Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Landon with LMR.com. Today's video, we're gonna be taking a quick look at SVE's transmission cooler air scoop, and we're also gonna install it onto this 2013 GT. Now this scoop, it's pretty cool. This component is very simple in design in that it replaces the factory, I've heard it called a pencil brace, or the bracing between the control arms, and in its place, obviously, will be this transmission cooler air scoop. And we took some design characteristics from the factory one on the Laguna Seca bosses, and it's real simple. Bolts in place, and as you're going, down the road or you're going down the track, air comes through the scoop, and obviously it redirects it up underneath the transmission in the fin area, and this helps cool the transmission by blowing air across the underside of the housing. So this scoop is perfect for really the road racer. You can still use this in a daily driving application, but obviously you're going to see the most benefit is if you're driving the car hard. As far as fitment is concerned, this transmission cooling scoop will fit all 2005 to 2014 Mustangs equipped with a manual transmission. If you have an aftermarket manual transmission, this may not work. There could be some clearance issues, but it will not fit the automatic transmission equipped cars. And if you're running long tube headers, which we'll show here in just a second, this car still has factory manifolds, but the nuts, the two nuts on each side, they can be a little bit difficult to remove, so just keep that in mind if you have long tube headers. So we're gonna go ahead and show you the installation procedure here on this 2013 GT. All right, so I've already went ahead and supported the car via lifts. Obviously, if you're working from home, you wanna use jacks and jack stands, but this is what I was referring to. Here's your two nuts on your passenger side, and then the two nuts on the driver's side. As you can see here, this car does have a factory mid-pipe, factory manifold with a factory mid-pipe, so we have a lot of wrenching room for tools. It's a 15mm nut, so you can use a 1/2-inch drive socket wrench with a 15mm socket as such, or if you have long tube headers, you may find that the primary section, as they come down, the distance between the end of the bolt and of course this nut area, it's going to be real tight. So you'll probably have to come in here and use like a ratcheting box end wrench. So just pick the tool for the application, the parts you have, but it's a 15mm nut. All right, we'll remove the driver's side nuts now. All right, and with your 4 nuts removed, the control arm support brace just easily slides off. All right, now if you want, you can be a little particular. If you just want to wipe the area down, go right ahead. If not, then you can just skip this step. Okay, and to install the transmission cooler air scoop, this is pretty evident on which way it goes. The opening obviously is going to face the front, and then you'll just slide the cooler scoop over your 4 studs, reinstall your nuts. How about that? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna snug all these down first, and then we'll come back and torque them to spec. We'll go ahead and set our torque wrench to the proper value, and for these nuts, we're looking at 46 pound-feet, okay? And remember to always torque from the handle. Don't pull here, that way you get an accurate torque reading. Sometimes I forget how tight 46 pound-feet is. Oh. There we go. All right, so we got them torqued to spec, and that is all up in the transmission. Now, probably good to call out here, depending on the condition of engine mounts, not so much the transmission mounts, but this could play factor. The edge of the scoop here, you know, may be in contact with the fend area of the transmission. If that's the case, you can kind of just take it and bend it a little bit to clear the transmission, and you'll be good to go. So you don't want to pull too hard. You know, obviously, you may run the risk of potentially damaging something. Just keep that in mind to the age of certain components. You know, if you're putting this on a low mile car, you're putting this on a, you know, a little bit higher mile car, always keep in mind that components do age, and typically speaking, if this is, you know, in contact with that transmission, more than likely, you know, you may have some worn out motor mounts, or engine mounts is what I like to call them. All right, just a real quick note, because of the positioning of the cooler scoop, you'll notice it's right underneath your oil pan drain plug. Me personally, I would just spend the minute it's gonna take to remove your transmission air cooler scoop whenever you go to change your oil, and just reinstall it and then torque the nuts back to 46 pound-feet. Now technically, you could probably leave this in place, break it loose, let the oil drain, and use this kind of as a deflection device to let it run into your drain pan or bucket. But y'all probably know as well as I do that oil comes out, you know, at a decent rate, and you know, you could get some splash and things like that. Just would create more mess for you to deal with. So me personally, just remove your nuts, remove the air cooler scoop, change your oil, reinstall it. There you have it, folks. This is a good, easy piece. You know, if you're road racing the car and you want a simple device to help add some additional air, you know, up and underneath the transmission area here to keep the casing and some of that fluid and those components cool. This is satin black powder coat. It's made right here in America. Like I said, it's just an easy component for those of you that are out there driving your car hard. So I hope you appreciated this one. If you did, like the video, subscribe to our channel, make sure those notifications are turned on. And until we catch you in the next one, y'all know what to do for all things S197 Mustang. Keep it right here with the real enthusiasts, LMR.com.